Google Classroom demonstration, but this time I'm gonna show you the Google Classroom for teachers. I know some of you are already familiar with the Google Classroom. I think most of you already used this one for your classes. But for those who don't know yet, I hope this demonstration will give you an idea on how to make use of the Google Classroom, especially that in our school we are offering the online classes. Right. So, first thing that you need to do or make sure that you have stable internet connection. Okay, so we have here. Next is you go to your browser and you go to Google. And then you have here sign in. So make use of your DepEd account. Why we need to make use of the DepEd account? Because it has larger or bigger storage compared to our um, personal email, Gmail. So we can make use of our DepEd account. So here, so you're familiar with this already, and you're familiar with the Google Meet and other features here of Google. So this time we're gonna use the Google Classroom. So here's the icon for the Google Classroom. So you need to click that one, and then this is it. So I already made two Google Classroom. So I make an example for Barcanos A, grade 9 A or B. So how did I made this? So you have here the plus sign where you can create a class, because since you're a teacher, you need to create the class. So create class. So what's the name? For example, let's gonna have grade 9 section Bicronus C, say, and then science. Just make use of science. Okay, so you can put also room if you have room assignments, but you can directly create that. Okay, let's just wait for a moment. Okay, so here is the new classroom for one of my um, class. So if you can see, you have four, what do you call this one? Um, Icons, or you have here the stream, the classwork people, and the grade. So here also you can make announcement for the to your class, and then you can create schedule announcement. So for example, here you want to say something to your student. Hello, good day everyone. Good day everyone. Welcome to Science Grade 9 C. Grade 9 C, or you can put anything, your messages, or any announcement that you would like to, that you want your um, student will see. Okay, so if you want to post it directly, you can post it, or you can also upload link or a picture or a video from YouTube, so you can upload here. And if you want to post it immediately, you just click the post. But if you want it scheduled, so you can make schedule, or you can save it as draft if you want to add something. So for example, schedule. So when are you going to post this one? Example on 24th, 8 a.m. So that's the schedule. So by the 24th, your students will um will view your announcement. Okay, so next is also this is your stream where you can communicate with your class. So now let's go to the classwork. Okay, by the way, let's first find our people or your student. So how are you going to invite your student? So you see here the teacher, you can add teacher if there's more teacher. So we have here to invite student. So make sure that you know the email ad of your students. Okay, so for example, so you can add your students here. For example, let's make use of this student email ad. Okay, so you can then invite. So yeah, as you can see, Grace here is invited. So your student will have a notification in their Gmail account, and then they have to join the class. Okay, so you can add more people or more students here. And here is the grade where you can put grades of your students. And of course, this is the classwork. So what's in the classwork? So here you can assign your class or you can create assignments, and here use topics to organize classwork into module or units. So for example, um, let's create a topic first. Let's say respiratory system. Let's say that one, and add. So you have here um, the topic. And then under your respiratory system, let's create or you basically we need to post or give the supplementary material, especially the digital module. Okay, so you can make use the digital module science 9 module 1. Let's say okay. So you can add any description here. You can put this module is for your reference. So yes, let's say okay. Okay. And then here is the this icon is the Google Drive, and then you can also upload the file here, or you can just add the link if your 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 digital module is in the link. So let's just make use of we need to upload the digital module. So you have here upload, browse, and then you need to find where is your Google. I mean your digital module. Make sure that the digital module that you're going to upload is the digital module without the what's this? The answer key, of course. Kapag meron ng answer key na, all of your students will get perfect scores. Okay, let's just say, where is it? Okay, let's find the module. Okay, here. Module. Okay. So we'll use the Science 9. Sample, the module 1. So open that, and then that will be attached in your file. Okay, so it's already attached. So this is for your students. You can assign actually if you have three different section, you can assign all of them. Okay, so easy lang because since you will handle 3 classes per grade level, so you can assign immediately. Okay, since you're going to give the same activity with those sections. So just like that. And then the topic, well, of course, we need to put this topic to, okay, let's just make use of this Google Backrosy. And the topic that we have here is the respiratory system. So are you going to post this immediately or you just want to schedule it? So there's the button here where you can schedule or you can make it as draft. Okay. So for example, you want it to be scheduled, the same thing that you want it to be available on 24th at 8 a.m. and then that will be scheduled. Okay. So this will be posted in your student's account by 24th. Okay, so that's it. So you can also attach videos here. Okay, you can even provide questions for your students to answer. Okay, short question. You can choose short question or a multiple choice. So shall we? Let's start with the multiple choice. Okay, so for example, what is the main function of the respiratory system? I What is the main function of the I mean what's the main function of the lungs? Something like that. So you can make some instructions here, or you can put some, and then here are the choices. So you can add 4 choices, 5 or 3. It depends on you. So, for example, um, to pump blood, blood, or carries blood, or any. What other option shall we say? Let's just have the two. I know. Okay. Okay. So here, example. That's 1 point. If this graded, if you want it graded, you can have it ungraded. So if you want it, okay, you can have it 10 points. And then you can put the due date. When is the due? Okay, for example, the due date is 26. You can put an option also for the time. Okay, for example, until 11:59. So you can make use of that. So you need to assign to make it more organized. You need to assign it in the respiratory system topic. So students can see summary. You can check that one if you want the students see the summary of their scores. Something like that. You can even put here um, um, file. For example, if you have pictures, you can put the picture here. And then if you want to add more items, or you can also put Google Docs here. Okay, so that's it. So the same thing, you ask it immediately or you want it to be scheduled. Okay, so for example, ask immediately. Okay, that will be posted. So your student will browse that and then answer your question. And then next, you can make quiz assignments. Quiz assignments. So you have here a title, and then you can upload here through Google Forms. Okay. So the same thing, for example, and have module 1 quiz 1. Okay. And then you want to make use of the Google Forms. So you can. Okay, you can choose any option. What's the type of your questions here? You can have in paragraph, you can have the short answer, you can have multiple choice, or you can have the check boxes. Okay, so you can choose any of that. So make sure that you provide the answer key so that it will be immediately checked. Okay, so you need to provide the answer key. For example, uh, we'll, we'll have a question. Let's see. I'm going to make use of the question I had in the other class. Let's see. Okay, let's make use of that. I'm sorry. For example, I'll use here the Google there. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's make use of this. Right. Okay, here it is. Let's make use of this. This is just an example, okay? So you can provide anything. Okay, for example, this one. But also, you can make use of the summative test you already provided with the other section. Okay, you can add more, or you will have it multiple choice. Example, this one. Okay, it's just like that. Or you can just type it and then okay. Example, you have two options and then you mark the how many points you put points. For example, this is the correct answer, so that will be correct answer and then mark done. So if you want that your student must answer that item, so you press this one, so it's required. And then if you want that all the questions will be shuffled so that your students will not have the same number of will have will not have the same questions per item, you can shuffle that one. Okay, and then we have also here options. You can add description, you can add images if you want to add images here. You can even add videos here. Okay, so that's it. For example, we'll make use of this and then we'll send. We'll just copy the link, make it shorter, and then add link. So that's the link. So here, okay. So if you want it graded how many points, for example, we have 1 point or 10 points. And then you also put the due date. When will it due? For example, 26. You have also the option to put time. Okay, example. Then you need to assign it a respiratory system so that it will be organized. Okay, if you want to add rubric, you can put rubric here. Actually, there are lots of features that you can find in the Google Classroom. So if you want to assign it immediately, you can press assign. Or if you want to have it scheduled, you can schedule also. Okay. For example, assign. That will be assigned already to your student. So the due date is August 26. So for example, if you already created the assignments or the activities posted if in your other class, you can make use of this. We use post. Okay, reuse post from there. For example, let's have grade 9. This one. If you want to make use of this activity, for example, and then just click that one and then reuse. Okay, so you have option here when will it do? So for example, 26, the same thing, 26, and then the topic is okay. So your topic is here in the respiratory system. Okay. So if you want to assign it immediately, you can assign or you can have it scheduled the same thing. So here, where is it? Oh, so this one is reposted in the other class. Or you can make use of the assigning of classwork in 3 different sections. Okay? So you can also put video lessons here. For example, we'll make use of the video lesson. Okay, let's reuse the post. For example, the video lesson. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, so here. So of course you have different topic there. If you want to post it, then you can post it immediately. Okay, here. So these are okay. Let's wait. So we can remove this one. We already have it here. Okay. So here are the classwork that your student needs to answer. So these are also the activities that is available in their classwork in their account. Okay. And you can see here, since you don't have people yet, so we cannot see what are the activities here. So let's just say we'll make use of my this other one. So yeah, for example, this one. So here we have 3 different activities, and then you can put the scores here. Okay. So I think that's it. Actually, it's just a matter of you need to explore the features here in the Google Classroom. I know you are very good in that. So this is just a basic one. I know some of you are more knowledgeable than I do. So so here you can find all that your classes. So let's have actually you can select theme of your sample. See, you can select theme here if you want different theme like this. You can choose either this one and then that's it. So you will have different picture for each classes. So by the way, this is the class code. For example, your students are not able to find the notification or the invitation. You just give them the class code and then they can join the class. And also you can also generate your uh, Meet link here. You can generate your Meet link. So that will be your um, Google Meet link for your class. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, you may ask me or our other colleague because I know many are very good in this. So thank you very much and good day.